Hello everyone, welcome to Kalpa Kendra Tarot. The reading that we will be doing today is going to be on the topic, do they have a crush on you? Well, if there's a person on your mind and if you're interested to know how they feel about you and if that feeling that they have for you is somewhat like a crush, if you have suspected that they may be interested in you, if you wonder if you are their crush or not, then this reading is for you, obviously. But otherwise, and what I think about the topic is that it's a pretty interesting topic. I have not seen many readings on YouTube addressing this topic. It's one that I have looked for actively because let's face it, there are times when we want to know if the person that we are dealing with is acting the way they are acting because they have a crush on us. Right. So that's the question we would be addressing today. I find the topic to be very interesting. I hope you do too, which is why you're probably here. And I just introduce the groups. There's not much to introduce, but still, this is for group one. Actually, we have three options. So this dark blue color is going to be for group one. This purple color is going to be for group 2, and this sky blue color is going to be for group 3. So these are the three options, and you can just think about your person. You can just close your eyes, think about your person, and depending on which color you feel the most attracted to, you can meet me at the click of your timestamp. Hello, group 1. If you had selected this dark blue watercolor unit whatever, then welcome to reading group 1. The answer to your question can be like explained in layers. If you don't have the patience to listen to me peel off the layers, then I will just give you the answer straight away, that yes, this person does seem to have a crush on you. If you instinctively felt being watched by this person, or being stalked by this person, or being followed by this person in a way where you felt that this person is up to something, like they are probably not letting you know how interested they are in you, but with bits and pieces, like putting two and two together, you can obviously see that it comes down to four. And you have a feeling that when somebody is acting this way, something is up with that person, and that something may be that they have developed a crush on you. Now, the card that you have chosen, the main card, is something that I've not seen yet. I'm not aware what the card has, but let's go by tarot first, and then let's look at the card in the very end to make sense of the energy that we're dealing with. So overall, you're dealing with somebody who likes to be honest about how they feel. There may be some reason why they chose to not reveal their true intention with you, because obviously, which is why you're here. If you knew for sure that this person has a crush on you, I don't think you would be required to come to my reading. So I think the reason you are here is because you can sense that this person, who otherwise is very open about their feelings and thoughts, acts a certain way with you, which makes you feel that they hold on to something. It's like they're not letting you in on a secret, or there it may be so that there may be some people who know about this, but you obviously don't know. You can only guess that there's something that this person feels for you, which this person probably gives hint of feeling a lot more deeper than they let on, but they never really, like, they keep you guessing. They never really admit it for sure that the things that they are doing are meant for you, or okay, I'll just go into details. Or maybe the songs that they're writing, or the poems that they're writing, or the quotes that they're sharing are meant for you. They may be sharing a little bit on their social media which might be hinted towards you, but then you can only assume that they are hinted towards you and not really be able to make sure. So you can understand from their gestures that there's something that they want to convey, and you think that maybe they lack the confidence or something. But otherwise, if you just look at this person, otherwise, like keeping aside the fact that they are acting a little weird around you, they come across as a pretty confident person. So a confident person, also a person who's rather honest about their feelings, rather courageous to admit how they feel, or to call a spade a spade. So why act weird and strange around you? So I think the feelings run pretty deep, which is why they have not been able to tell you what it is that they feel. Okay, now let's deconstruct their feelings. First of all, you've got King of Cups twice, which is why I love using two tarot decks, because when there's an energy which is felt like, which comes wants to come through very very heavily, then the cards simply get repeated and want to confirm what they are originally saying. So it feels like your person has deep feelings for you, but feels that it is definitely not prudent or not admirable to show you how they actually feel. Like they'd rather keep it to themselves than make it an issue or take up this issue with you. They actually, this is a very strange thing to get in a reading, but then it's an interesting thing as well, where they treat you, and I've not received this message once. I have received this message in this reading multiple times, that they treat you like their muse. Like they want to use you as probably a protagonist for their songs, for their poetry ideas, or for their inspiration for a novel that they're writing. I don't know what, but they gather more information about you, because to them you appear like a very interesting character, which if they learn more about, then they can use you to showcase a very beautiful reality to people. Like if they are writing, like if they're creating art, they'll use you as their inspiration. And that's why they say that, if I get to learn more about group one, and I know more about group one, I can at least, even if nothing works out between us, I can at least use them for my for creative purposes. Like I can write about them, and I can write a story about them, or I can write songs about them. This is what they're saying, and that's why they think that this this thing that they have developed for you is going to serve them one way or the other. They have obviously developed feelings for you, but where they want to take it, they're not sure. They are not sure where they want to take it. They're pretty sure that they like watching you, but they don't know how far they want to take this thing. And they are also pretty much stalking you. They want to find out everything about you, because they think it's gonna serve two purposes. One, they're gonna find out, okay, they also think that finding out more about you is gonna help them find out more about what they like, because they're saying that when we are very attracted to someone, this is also a person who's like good with philosophical concepts and everything. Like if you talk to this person, they'd be able to strike up a very interesting conversation, because they're aware of a lot of things. So they would be talking about things like essentialism, nihilism, and stuff like that. So I think that you are dealing with somebody who's essentially well informed, which is why it feels like out of character for them to stalk somebody, but they are pretty much doing that. Well, if you ask me, there's an obsession. They're finding out more about you. The thing is that they don't think that it's a problem. I'm not sure if it's a problem for you. Like you might say that I am scared and I don't feel safe around this problem. Sorry, I don't feel safe around this problem. I don't feel safe around this person. I don't know what this person is up to, or should I be scared? If you ask me, This person does not intend to harm you, but this person is stalking you nevertheless. Like Seven of Swords is coming through, but Seven of Swords is definitely not giving an indication where I would tell you that be alarmed or be on guard or something, because Two of Swords is also there, like as the back of the deck energy, where it feels like this person essentially does not know where they want to take these feelings for you. It may be so that this person is obsessed, doesn't know what to do with it. Okay, we do have crocodile and butterfly here, which kind of reminds me of a very unlikely friendship. So they're saying, then there's King of Wands. So they think that you would be okay. We'll get to that part later, where they think that you would not feel attracted towards them, or you would not accept them, or you and them are not a match that um, would likely get you interested or something like that. They do think that you look at them as a friend, or you're friendly towards them, and they appreciate that, but they hold on to a lot. Like they really do have deep feelings for you, which is getting confirmed by the fact that there's King of Cups and there's Shark, and it's deep in the ocean, and it feels like their feelings for you run deep, but they obviously don't think that it is safe for them either to express it, or it is safe for them to even take it to the next level or something, to do something about it. But they do think that what has happened for them, like what has happened regarding you, the way they have fallen for you, is something that they did not see coming. Honestly, like they did not think that they would be meeting, because you see, the thing about honeybees also is that the wings that they have, it's quite a miracle that they are able to fly, because the wings that they have are not proportionate to their body weight. So ideally, if you look at the physics of it, they should not be able to fly, but they somehow are. So it feels like whatever the situation is for this person and you, it should not have happened this way. For this person is saying, I should not have fallen for group one. I did not see group one coming. I did not think a person like this could exist. But this person is here, and I have all these feelings for group one, and I don't know what to do with them. I can either use them constructively, is what they're saying. Again, a constructive bend to it they're trying to give, where they're saying that I can use them for inspiration purposes. But that's that. Again, you have three of pentacles in the reverse, where they're saying that they stalk you. Seven of Swords is being clarified by Three of Pentacles, where they're saying that they stalk you, and in a sneaky way they don't let you kind of get a hold of what is happening, and they don't let you figure out what they are thinking, or they're being sneaky, where you should not find out what they are up to. Why they are doing that? Because they think that you are with somebody. You may be with somebody, like which they're aware of. Like maybe it's an open relationship or something, not open relationship or something like that. It's open in the world for everyone to see that you are with somebody, or if this person is not aware, they kind of assume that you may be with somebody, and that's why they are finding. And even they use all sneaky strategies to find out either whether or not you are in a relationship, or if you are in a relationship and they are aware of them, they are aware of the fact, then they would try to kind of figure out what is going on with your partner, like if you guys are happy together, if you guys have a future together, if you guys are gonna, like if you guys are going strong and things like that. So that's how they are being sneaky. If it's an energy that makes you uncomfortable, then maybe you should use this reading to kind of be a little bit more careful around this person if you already felt uncomfortable. Otherwise, if you never got this hint from a person, where actually, I don't know where my audiences are from in Kalpa Kendra Tarot, at least on this channel, because it's in English, and I could be dealing with an audience which is spread across the world, because a lot of people speak English, and so I don't know who you are and where you're from. When I'm doing readings in Bengali, I have a fair idea that my audiences will be from a particular culture, from a particular community, from a particular place, even if they are spreaded across the world. But I here do not know like where you're watching me from, but I will tell you that if you think that because in certain countries I have seen that stalking can like obsessively stalking somebody can sometimes lead to I'm not saying that it is not the case in other countries, like can sometimes lead to very violent situations and like undesirable outcomes. But I have felt unsafe in reading about some stories in about certain places. So if you felt that this is a person that you should be aware of, again, this is not a culture specific thing. I think this could be happening anywhere. So but I am just letting you know that there are stories I've heard, and I have heard of things being more common in certain places than other places, which all often happens. Like something maybe more of a occurrence in some part of the world and less in some other part of the world. So that is always happening. But I'm just saying that if you picked up on a creepy vibe from this person, then maybe you should be a little bit more cautious around them. But otherwise, I don't think that they intend harm. They intent on harming you is something that I don't feel. Anyway, what is their energy towards you? The energy, no, what kind of person are they? The energy is nightingale, but what kind of person are they? They are somebody who's generally very observant, and that's why I'm saying that I don't know if you should be like scared of this person or alert, alarmed about them. I don't know, because they are generally somebody who must have been good in studies as well, because they're very observant. If they paint, or if you can, like if you ever come to the point where you're checking their handwriting, then you would be able to see that they actually have a very beautiful handwriting as well. And they take cognizance of very fine details. They are a connoisseur of art. If I sometimes don't know how to say that word, like if I've mispronounced it, then sorry for that. But they appreciate art, and they love learning about new things. They have their eye on details. No matter who that person is, it feels like they are saying something which is very like which may be soothing for a lot of you. They're saying that they are generally interested in characters, human characters, and they generally are interested in finding more about people so that they can use those characters for as inspiration in their work. So if they're artists, then they could be using not only you as an inspiration, but they could be genuinely interested in finding more about human beings, and maybe they have fallen for you, which is why they use you for their work, to write songs about or to write stories about. And I understand. I think I wrote my first poem about a girl that I used to find very beautiful. Um, and so I understand that. I understand this muse energy. Again, this person is generally a very observant sort of person who is taking note of everything that you're doing. How is their energy towards you in this connection? Nightingale, it feels like they're actually singing songs about your writing. But this is where I think there's the third confirmation in Nightingale that I got, that this person is using you to make the world understand different uh, versions of, or different versions of beauty, or different perspective perspectives on beauty. It's like it feels like you have made them see the world a little differently because of the kind of person that you are, and they use this energy to spread the love that you have shown them. So it's a beautiful energy nevertheless. Again, if it's a person that you want them to have a crush on you, then they do. Like if you want them to fall for you, then maybe you are in luck because they have fallen for you. fortunately or unfortunately, whatever you want it to be. Like, if it's a fortunate thing for you, then good. Okay, the card is letting go. Everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. Or I can safely let go. Hmm. It feels like this person, I don't think that either you want them to have a crush on you or they want to have a crush on you. I don't think they want to have a crush on you. They have fallen for you, but I don't think they want to um, fall for you. I don't think it's a connection where both of you are available for each other. I don't think so, because like I said, that in the very end, I felt like maybe you want this person to have a crush on you, but honestly, I did not feel throughout the reading. Like, in the end, I wanted to entertain the possibility. Like, it could be so, no, that you want this person to have a crush on you. But overall, when I was doing the reading, I did not feel that you want this person to have a crush on you. I felt like you probably don't want this person to have a crush on you. And neither does this person want to obsess over you. But I think they're trying to um, oh my god, they are pretty obsessed with you, and they are using spirituality to work on them. Do you remember that I started, like, I had said this at some point in this reading, that they think that whenever you like somebody or whenever you're attracted to somebody, there is something about that person which you want to have in your life, or it's an aspect of life or being that you want to embody yourself, which is why you are attracted to that person, and they are aware of this. So they are trying to understand why they feel the way they feel for you, and they're using their information or their understanding of spirituality to actively let go of the feelings that they have for you. Maybe they're aware that nothing is to come out of this situation, or nothing can come out of their feelings for you. So they're trying to let go of this situation. Maybe they themselves are in another relationship where they cannot afford to have a crush on somebody. They definitely do have a crush, and I don't think they intend to harm you. Like I said, that please be the judge of your own situation when it comes to this, because I do understand sometimes situations like this can be quite sensitive. But I think, like, this person is trying to get over their feelings, and whatever they have not decided where they want to go with this. I don't think they have decided, like, they'll propose to you or something. They don't really have anything like that in mind. Okay, let's just see what is there after two of swords. They hope that you find them attractive. They hope that you are attracted to them. They hope that they can become the man or woman of your dreams. But that's that. I think they're putting some effort in just getting over the situation. So that's the energy for you, group one. If that resonated with you, or if you like the reading, then let me know in the comments. For more readings like this, subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in Bengali or Hindi tarot readings, then you can just go to the description box and find out the details of my other two channels, where I do readings in Hindi and Bengali. I also do a lot of spiritual discussion in Bengali. So if you would be interested in something like that, or if like you would want a personal reading from me or personal guidance from me, then you can reach out to me on WhatsApp, or you can reach out to me on email or Instagram. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very, very soon. Till then, take care. Hello, group 2. If you had selected this purple watercolor, nothing much to say about it, just this purple watercolor, then welcome to your reading. The card that you chose, or the card that I selected for this group, is something that we will look at the end of the reading. Now, to answer your question, if this person has a crush on you, honestly, group 2, it's more than crush. I don't think that what this person feels for you can be can be called crush. Although it might feel more comfortable to label this sort of feeling as a crush, but I think that would just be underestimating the intensity of this person's feelings for you. That's how deep that's how deep their feelings actually run. So to be honest with you, just losing myself in the flow of this reading and not letting my head do the talking, but trying to channel as much as I can from spirit, because I feel like this reading requires um the best of my channeling abilities, because I feel like there's a lot that you should get to know from this reading. If this reading is something that is drawing you in, it like you saw my reading, it appeared on your YouTube timeline, and then you went on to feel like you should hear this, then maybe these messages are really trying to come to you about these persons' true feelings for you. More than a crush reading, this is becoming like a true feelings reading, because I don't think they have any other way of communicating with you. I don't know what the connection between you right now entails, or where things stand between the two of you, but I'll just go ahead with what I feel, okay? This person obviously is like an intelligent person who never thought that they could be so enamored by a person that they feel that there is something divine at play. This person is quite lost in the details of their life, where they don't take things too seriously. The back of the deck energy here with the pocket animal spirit guidebook, whatever, no, spirit guidebook, spirit deck. I just have the guidebook with me, but this deck that I'm looking at, Kim Kran's deck, it's just the most amazing oracle deck that I have ever had about animals. Like, beautiful it is. But instead of the mouse card, I could still do with another animal, maybe, which I don't think she's covered. Monkey would also fit into this description very well, because this person generally has an attitude towards life where they don't take things too seriously, where they are more obsessed with, or maybe they do take things too seriously. Okay, I'll tell you what their energy is like, where they're pretty much lost in the details. They don't care about being really grand or doing something grand or being very serious about life. They cannot be so serious. In fact, they think that whatever task is at hand, they enjoy that task so much, they get lost in that task so much, they don't care about the bigger picture, or looking at things from a bigger perspective and understanding their impact on the world. They don't. They're saying that I'm not that complicated, I'm a very simple person. I was a very simple person who wanted to have like a stable career, not only a stable career, but a like a career where they are able to spend their mental energy to feel kind of, to feel like they're engaged in something useful, that they to feel useful in the world. So they wanted like a rational or conventional sort of job where they are respected for their intelligence and everything. And they're saying that that's who I am, that's who I still am. But with all their logic, with all their rationality, you have made this person go within, and you have made this person question their view of life, where they're saying that I still believe in the things that I used to believe in, but it feels like I'm being blind to this other aspect of life, where I'm being blind to certain other perspectives, on other ways of looking at life. Maybe there's more to life than meets the eye, and before I met group 2, I had no idea. So they obviously are shocked out of their core after meeting you. They're saying that meeting you felt like I'm saying, this is more than a crush. I'm asking them, you have a crush on group 2 and they're telling me, crush, do you really want to call it crush? Would that not be disrespectful of my feelings? There's this song in Radha, there's a serial, or there's a series called Radha Krishna in India, where the romance between Krishna, one of the Vishnu's avatars, and um, one of the avatars of Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, and the and Krishna's female consort, not female consort, like there was Rukmini as well, Krishna's girlfriend. It feels awful when I call Radha Krishna's girlfriend. Actually, she was his girlfriend, but she was more than that. She was Krishna's counterpart. And this is what I'm saying. You understand that I wanted to call Radha Krishna's girlfriend, and I was like, who am I even calling Krishna's girlfriend? Radha is Krishna's counterpart. Krishna's Ardhangini, so Krishna's other half. So that's what they're saying, that do you want to call it crush? So anyway, the thing that I was talking about, this Radha Krishna serial, where there is this song where Radha sings that uh, okay, I'm forgetting the song. It just moh means lust, or yeah, moh basically means lust. So where Radha in a song is accusing Krishna of labeling her feelings as lust, and she's questioning Krishna that how could you call my feelings lust? um, and Krishna, Radha at this point is also saying in this song that now I understand that you answered all my questions and everything. You and Radha is like very sad, very heartbroken, and is trying to ask Krishna that why did you do what you did, and why did you call my feelings, what my feelings were lust to you? Well, it's a very heartbreaking sort of interaction between the two of them, where this person is quite offended by the term crush, and they're saying that really that's what you want to call it, and they're saying that it is not only undermining but outright disrespecting the kind of feelings that they have for you, because they're saying that it's not crush to me, it's love, it's love. When I was doing this when I was doing like when I was shuffling the cards, I had not seen what cards came out for your like me as your main oracle card, but I did see what came out as back of the deck energy, and that's this love. So that's the energy that I'm getting. I am interested to see that what card comes out in your oracle, because I'm pretty sure that love has not come out. So what has come out? Anyway, we will check that later, or maybe you can just head to the end of the reading and then check it out for yourself. I don't know, I used to read the end of the books where I'm very interested in the story and I want to find out how the story ends, as to go and read the last page of a novel that I'm reading. Not that I have read many novels in my life. So anyway, what this person feels like is that you are the one, and they don't want to call it crush. And what energy are they coming in, like what's their energy generally? Who are we dealing with? We are dealing with a very stable person who takes their responsibility towards life, towards their family, towards friends, towards their purpose seriously. They are pretty much the embodiment of divine masculine, where they make excellent family men. Or even if you're dealing with feminine, like even if you're dealing with a female or somebody in feminine energy, these people are very, very, the person that you're asking about is very responsible towards their loved ones, and they take their responsibility and also their role in the world, their just reputation and how people view them seriously. They don't want to fool around when it comes to the more serious things in life. But they are also not somebody who, like I said, they also have a mouse energy to them, which is their like everyday energy where they don't obsess over big things. Like they don't want to be very popular, come out in the front and just garner all the attention, and be somebody that everybody's talking about. They don't have a very extroverted like energy to them. They are very happy being in the background doing their thing and just taking care of their family. They're a very responsible, stable, mature person who has a good head between their shoulders, and they consider themselves very intelligent and too intelligent to fall into these sort of definitions of divine relationships or something like that. That's why they are asking, why why is this happening to me, and what exactly is happening to me? If you can just see the mouse energy, they are really scared. There's just beneath the mouse is eagle, so they're really scared. If they weren't so scared to just find something that might scare them, if they were not too scared to stumble upon something that might be life changing for them or too big to handle, they would be able to understand what is happening with them, so they can have like an eagle eye perspective into their life. But they're too scared to look over their shoulder and just look at the bigger picture. So they are like little details that they're dealing with. They're like, this happened to me, I felt like this, and then I felt like this. I don't know why this felt like, I don't know why I even had this dream, or I don't know why when I sit alone I often think about group two. So they have like a lot of scattered confusions regarding you. They are not looking at the bigger picture. If they did, then maybe they would not be so uh, like scared of just dealing with what is happening to them, because what is happening to them is continuous. It's not like it's gonna end. If they can look away and pretend like they can't see it, but it still won't stop being true. Their feelings won't stop being true. Their feelings won't go away, is what I'm saying. And the fact that they think that they cannot like anybody more than you, or they have found somebody who they would never be able to replace in their head, or they would never be able to find a replacement for, at least in their head, because they found the match, they found the one, they found the sum total of it all. Is a feeling that keeps growing on them. So you make them really happy. They don't want to do anything wrong in this sort of situation. They don't want to do anything wrong even if they are with somebody else. It feels like a connection again. We have this thing, what do I say, crocodile and butterfly card, masters of discernment, where this card reminds me of this unlikely friendship between the butterfly and the crocodile. So with the judgment card, it does feel like this person feels like it's a decision that is not for them to take. It's like it's this decision, this thing that is happening with you. It's kind of made, and it's something that they have to face, because I feel like although there's a lot of differences between the two of you, like I said, it's an unlikely friendship between the butterfly and the crocodile. But this person is saying that it's an unlikely friendship, it's an unlikely coming together, but the fact, it's undeniable, it's undeniable. Like and this card had made appearance in the same back of the deck energy in the earlier reading as well. So sometimes there will be one card which wants to appear in all the readings, so we don't know yet if this is the, for this reading it's the judgment card. Let's see. It feels like the decision is made that you two like each other, or they have something for you, and they cannot do much about it anyway. So they're saying that they don't want to do anything wrong. They want to give you the respect that you deserve. And it's very important to them that this feeling that they have towards you be dealt with respectfully, and they don't go on interfering into your life. They don't want to even make this a problem. They're saying that I don't want to make my feelings a problem for you. So like they mean group two. So and they're also saying that they have seen, wow, wow, I just got this. vision in my head from another reading that I was doing. I don't know, maybe I should talk about it here. Let's see, I'll see if I want to talk about it. So they're saying that I have seen my feelings from all necessary perspectives, in the sense that I have questioned myself regarding what could it be which attracts me to group 2. I have not found an answer, so I'm pretty sure that there is no one definite thing that I am looking at and which is drawing me in towards group 2. It's a feeling that is happening at a subliminal level where I'm not able to identify a cause, but it's more like it's happening at a soul level. That is why they're saying, and they have a lot of difficulty in saying these things like soul and everything, because they're scared. They still want to appear rational. They're like, "You trust me, I'm not into these spiritual concepts, and I'm not the, I'm not one of those witches or what do I say, cleansing your aura or a chakra meditation sort of a person. I'm not. But what has happened to me? What has happened to me? How do I explain this? How do I explain this to myself? They have the energy of the mouse, where they are not trying to, where they're trying their level best to not face what they already know. It feels like they already know that from whichever angle they look at this from. So whichever perspective, whichever angle they're looking at this relationship or this connection from, not relationship but the connection from, it feels like they have to accept the truth that they know, that they have very strong feelings for you. So it's not a crush sort of a feeling. It's much much deeper than that. I really want to see what this card holds, and then what is their energy towards this connection. Their energy towards this connection is Cosmic Egg, which is pretty much the final card in this oracle deck, where this person is saying that their feelings towards you has made them believe in something more powerful than what meets the eye or what they know physical reality to be. They're saying that it probably surpasses their definition of conventional, of normal, ordinary, um, or the kind of relationships that they knew about. They are not able to identify the terms to explain what they feel, because I'm pretty sure that they are not aware of these concepts, which is why they don't want to use any concept to say anything. All right, can you see this? Can you see this, where um you can see a person actually falling off, and then that person has been like totally minimized, and in the larger scheme of things it feels like what has happened, like it's almost like you would not even notice this person falling down. So you would not be able to notice the kind of impact that this thing, like this connection or them coming across you, has had on them. So I don't blame you for probably not knowing what it is that they are going through. For a lot of them, for a lot of people, I think it's not even noticeable what they are because it's not like their tower moment is almost appearing as ignorance. Like you might think that they are ignoring you, but they are actively going through something very very what do I say, what's the word, like it's tumultuous or very earth shattering, or what has happened to them could be having a very destructive or devastating force to it, but it might not appear so. You might just see them that they are withdrawn, and that they don't want to communicate, or they are ignoring you. I don't think or they're still being rational, they're still being very logical, they're not showing you how they feel. So the person that you're asking about, I don't think they're because in group 1 this person was showing their person was actually showing that they care and they are interested, but this person I don't think is giving any indication. I think you're speaking from pure intuition. pure intuition where you just feel that this person probably has feelings for you, and if that is your um that is why you're here, then maybe I can use this reading to confirm, maybe because they started the reading by saying that they have no other way to get these messages across to you. Maybe this is their only way to speak to you. So I feel like you are not in active contact with this person, or there's no other way this person can reach out to you, so they are using this reading to come through. So if this reading appeared in your timeline and these messages are resonating for you, then it is your then you can probably take it as a confirmation. Now I want to talk a little bit about the cosmic egg. It is the final card in this oracle deck and talks about a shift towards oneness, where they realize certain cosmic truth, where they understand that what they are heading towards and what is happening is actually part of a contract that they got into themselves, where it's like life is coming full circle as they're heading towards this connection. It's like life is making day by day, as they progress more and step more into the energy of this connection, or they progress more in understanding what their feelings entail. They are revealing their own destiny to themselves. They're feeling like because they have walked a long path to come to this point where they meet you, and it's feeling like it's all coming together, that they met you for a reason, that they met you for a purpose, and that you bring them closer to everybody, to the universe. Like you give them a hint that there may be a spiritual reality underlying all of this physical rational truth that they have obsessed over, where they thought that there are certain things more important in life than maybe finding out whether God exists, or whether there is something called true love or divine love. But now the veil is not lifting, but the veil is um, falling. The veil is not lifting, it's falling. It's like, and they are not prepared for it, because when the veil gets lifted, it feels like it's all happening in a very carefully orchestrated, planned manner. The veil, it's time for the veil to lift, but here the veil probably has fallen before their eyes, before, like, at a time when they were still not prepared for it. It feels like sometimes they feel like they would never be able to make sense of what is happening to them, and they are alone on this path. But I feel that they also think that somehow they feel quite scared, to be honest. They have this mouse energy to them, and from the mouse to deal with the cosmic egg, it's a lot. And that's why they sometimes feel like they are alone on this path. That yes, you make them supremely happy. They don't want to they're happy to have to have felt certain feelings. That's it. That's what they're saying, that I'm happy to have just had some feelings about group 2 which I did not think was humanly possible. And they are afraid that if they explore more, they might find guidance, they might find a guide who can lead them to you. But that's the problem, no? That the guide might lead them to you, that there's a path that might lead them to you. That's also something that they're scared of. Maybe they have somebody in their life, I don't know, divine flow, right? I think I've said it. I have said it. Group 2, are you listening? Like, if you're here and if you listened to this reading up till this point, like, if you're here with me and if you've been with us throughout the reading and you're watching this, then what can I say? I was like, what card can come through for a reading like this? Like, it has to be love. I was so sure that it would be love, but it's something that which is equally good, like equally good. Just look at the flower. Look at the flower. we are dealing with a very similar energy. If divine flow does not lead you towards love, what will? Okay, so okay, love starts with this thing about divine source. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. So maybe maybe that's why this card didn't come through, because they do feel like you are their salvation. So maybe that's why divine flow wanted to deal with this energy and not love. You see, tarot has this beautiful, I was just fixated on this word love, but obviously cards knew what they're doing. So we'll read your card now. Divine flow: eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. Whew. Group 2. Here's your card. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. Like, it's this feeling has taken precedence in their life, where they have to follow this path which leads them to you, and they're scared of this path leading them to you. And they know that there's something divine at play here, and that's why they're saying, look at the examples that I gave. Radha Krishna, they are like the divine counterparts. Then up the examples that I gave, where they constantly did not want to call you their crush, and even they did not want to use the love card, because it feels like it they did not want to they did not want a person to be end there. But here they're saying that there's a person who's leading me to the divine. It feels like the more I get to know this person, I'm being led to the door, to the divine. So it's like you hold the secret to the universe for them. They're saying that the more that they explore you, that the more they explore the side of you which is interested. The more they explore the side of them which is interested in you, the more they understand that they are one with the entire creation. Because when they feel oneness with you, when they feel what they feel for you, they feel this admiration for the entire universe, which led up to this moment where they have met you in another human body, and they are being able to experience you in human form. This is in no way ordinary. This is in no way a crush. Okay, so that would be your reading. And I think we are dealing with chakra colors today. And you have the crown chakra, purple color. So it feels like a purple color, watercolor, like tube, which is the color of the crown chakra. I do feel that this person may be going through their awakening, where they're getting a lot of universal downloads, which usually happens with a particular sensation in your crown chakra, and the divine is kind of waking them up to this realization. A lot of you could be just going, finally, finally they're waking up. So maybe you waited for them to develop this sort of feelings for you for a while now, or you were just wondering if they are there. And if you're listening to this reading, then maybe it's proof that they are there. And this lotus symbolism is also quite related to spiritual awakening, at least. Like, that's how it's presented in Hindu mythology as well, where lotus is symbolic of awakening to the more divine, or symbolic of waking up to the divinity within you. So that's the reading, group 2. Let me know if the reading resonated with you, or if you liked it. I always love listening to or reading your comments. If you are interested in more readings like this, then subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in Hindi and Bengali tarot readings, then you might want to subscribe to the other two channels that I have. And the details of those channels would be given in the description box below. You can also get personal reading from me or spiritual guidance from me. If you can get in touch with me on WhatsApp or email or Instagram. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very, very soon. Till then, take care. Hello, group 3. If you had selected this sky blue watercolor tube, then welcome to reading. We will look at the original oracle card that was selected for your group in the very end of the reading. Now, let's look at your tarot cards and then answer your question, like, does this person on your mind have a crush on you? Group 3, this person that you're talking about, your first hint um, about this reading being meant for you is going to be this, that you are asking about somebody who is quite well established, has a professor or a teacher sort of energy to them, where they are also very successful at whatever they do. They are they have achieved some position of respect and honor, and they are probably earning well for themselves or doing well for themselves, where they are either successful students or successfully placed at some job. Now, this must be a person who is also very responsible towards their family and has a very focused energy in their career. Now, not delving more like much into their professional life, because I don't think, sorry, not delving much into their personal life, because I don't think you would have an idea about their personal life. At least you would, like, I think you know them, you know their professional life better than their personal life, because I think they're quite successful in their professional life. So it's no secret that there will be a lot of eyes on them and people would be talking about them. So they are well known in their field, either to a more large, like either to a larger audience, or to maybe they are well known in their community of friends or something. So it could be a, like a huge setting where they are known, or it could be like a very small setting in which they are popular and stuff. They could be the more popular one in their friends group, or in their family. But that's not what we are here for. We are here to know whether this person has a crush on you. And the answer, group 3, I think is no, because let's delve more into why I think it's a no. Because one, this person is very focused on what they need to do, and they turn up to work on their craft in the very in the very odd hours of either the night, or when people are usually resting, they are the ones doing the hard work, where it gives me sort of Ronaldo sort of vibe, where they say this about Ronaldo, where he's often working out in the field and exercising, or practicing even before his coach has turned up. So, like, that's what they say. Like, I don't know a lot about Ronaldo, but I'm saying that this person has this energy where they don't really wait for anybody to tell them what to do. They are at it, doing what they're meant to do, and they have a very, like, overachiever sort of energy to them, where they really care about their career and doing well in their career, their professional life. And it feels like they may be quite popular because of that. They are obviously seen as some kind of authority in whatever they do. It's appearing with Six of Wands, the Hierophant, King of Swords. They have the position that they have, and also King of Wands is here. So a lot of people have their eyes on this person. So they are known as like they are popular, attractive, the typically talked about sort of person who everybody wants to either be friends with, or wants to be in the good books of. But this person, being who they are, they also have to deal with a lot of energy coming their way. And honestly, you're asking about somebody who's so popular that they may not have taken notice of you. They may not have given it a thought that there could be something regarding you that they need to think about separately or in a deeper way. I'll tell you what. There's King of Wands, Two of Swords, Hanged Man. So they do think that if they are aware of you, in a situation where they are aware of your feelings and you guys have interacted in a more substantial sort of way, um, there is a chance that this person may be confused regarding your feelings for them, where they think that you may be attracted to them, or you may have taken a liking for them or something like that, but they they are not sure. They think that maybe they need to steal a moment from their busy schedule to actually give all this a thought. They think that they get a lot of attention, so they're used to it. So if they would, like, if they see somebody being interested in them, it's really not surprising to them, at least not at this point when they have had like a good share of success already. They've experienced stardom in some capacity. They're quite popular, even if they are like the most popular guy in the school or in the college, or in a very small community of people. Even then, I mean, they have tasted popularity in some way, and they know that there's, why am I constantly giving examples where they are the man and you are the woman? And it could be the other way around as well, where they have been a very, okay, so there are so many kings, maybe that's why. But also Six of Wands is woman, so they could be this again. The Hierophant is also a woman, so it could be so. The Hermit is also a woman. Why did I give examples of this being a man? Anyway, it could be so that they have been the popular man or woman, and so they are used to attention, and that's why they are not surprised if at all you have given them hints of liking them or whatever. I don't know if they have ever given you a hint that they like you. I don't know that. If they have, that's what I'm saying, that they may be just being nice or something, because they you do make them happy, though. You do make them happy, and they like spending time with you. But they're saying, I'll tell you what, can you see this, like, in the Ten of Cups, which is depicted by the hippos, there are so many hippos. There's so many hippos, and so it feels like they see you as one of the many. They see you as one of the many, although it's supposed to mean family. But I'll tell you, this card is giving me the feeling where, more than a family of hippos, what I'm feeling is like they see you as a face in the crowd where there were many people and you were one of them. They had fun. They understand that you might have been attracted towards them. They understand that when attraction is coming towards them, or when there's an energy of somebody liking them, or somebody blushing or trying to flirt with them, they kind of know that well, yeah, I get it. They used to it. It's like they used to it, and they probably use that to feel inspired, or feel motivated, energized. But I'll tell you what, I in the last reading I was saying, this Judgment card, which is Master of Discernment, Crocodile and Butterfly, it actually came upright in both the piles, both Group 1 and Group 2. And I was thinking that it is going to be one of those cards. In fact, I was saying in Group 2, maybe this card is going to be one of those cards which makes an appearance in all the readings. Sometimes that happens. So this came out in this reading as well, but it came out in the reverse. So it feels like here there's a very strong feeling of them not seeing this as not seeing. This card basically talks about the unlikely friendship between the butterfly and the crocodile, but here they are not seeing it as this friendship, this unlikely friendship. They're calling it this friendship very unlikely, and they're not seeing it as a possibility. They're saying that here probably the crocodile and the butterfly cannot be friends, cannot be friends. Wow, I'm getting this whole thing in my head. So there are hippos in the water, and also this frog card, which is their essential nature, talks about them. Even though the frog actually spends a substantial amount of time inside the water when it's born, it goes out in the land and then starts living as one of the creatures of the land, but it still needs to go back into the water in order to rejuvenate and stuff like that. I have difficulty in pronouncing this word, rejuvenate. Rejuvenate. Anyway, whatever. So to cleanse and rejuvenate, and to feel sort of in its own element, it needs to go back into water. And here, if you can see that there's a reflection of the crocodile emerging in the water, even though it is like reversed, there's an upright reflection that you can see. So even though you even though you are wondering if this person, um, whether this person has a crush on you, this person is saying that they need to go back to their element, and they have a very clear picture of what that means for them, where they probably need to go back to their family and they probably need to go back to their life, and they don't see this connection as a possibility. They have not only a hermit energy towards this connection, they have a hermit energy towards life, where they do what they are meant to do in the world, and they retire, they go back into their world, and they be themselves, where the frog gets an opportunity to go back into water and be themselves, where the crocodile has a upright reflection appearing in the water, where they are themselves in the comfort of their homes, or in the comfort of their private life, in the privacy of their private life, where you don't know that part of their life, where they are happy, and they're happy to not let anybody know much about their private life. And when it comes to the connection, their attitude towards the connection, they're scared of something like this. They're scared that somebody might think that they have a crush on them, or they're scared of a possibility where they could go on to have a sort of crush or relationship or something, where they're linked with somebody else. They're saying that, have you heard this Taylor Swift reference, where I want to be excluded from this narrative? That is their energy, where they're saying that they want to be excluded from this narrative, that they would rather not be part of a reading like this, or an equation like this, where because they're saying that they have the bad energy to them, where the bat kind of goes out in the night, when every other creature, like everything in the, not everything, maybe the creatures who are active in night are like still active, but the bat operates in the night. So they really, or the kind of work that they do, they need to be unconventional with their energy, and they know that there's a there's an element of them being, of them keeping, like having to stay out of controversy, or out of being spoken about it. I'll tell you what feeling this pile has. I have heard of a case where somebody in power was accused of having a relationship with one of the one of the juniors, or something like that, juniors in the office or establishment. And I don't know if that rumor was true or not, but ever since that rumor was out, or ever since people started talking about it, that person in power was so scared of being labeled like that, that person stopped interacting unofficially with everybody. And whenever they would talk to anybody, they would keep their like cabin room wide open, like that door wide open, and they would only talk to people in public, and they would go, like, make great efforts to not put themselves in a position where they can be spoken about like that ever again. So this person is scared that something like this can even happen, which might ruin their reputation, or ruin the way people look at them, because their professional reputation and everything is of great importance to them. So they're saying that I don't want to be seen this way, and they're saying that they have a great time with you, when obviously, but in the presence of other people. So if you ask that whether they have a crush on you, no, they don't want to be spoken about like that. they don't want this discussion to take place. Even they're like, why would you even think that? What have I done to even give the, because they're getting offended when this question is asked, that what have I even done to like get this kind of question thrown at me. I have only, like, I mind my own business. I only stick to my own thing. I only go out in the world, do my own thing, and then go back into the water or maybe the comfort of my house and then just be who I am. The world only gets to see my physical self, not my true self. And they have again this energy where they need to lie low and they need to get their work done in silence and everything, because there's a lot that they need to do and they cannot afford to like not be the bat. They cannot afford to be a creature of the daylight and then socialize and whatever, because if they lie low, if they are the bat, then they can get a lot more done. They don't have the burden of being an extrovert and a social person. They can only socialize to the point that is required. Like they don't have to overdo anything. It's a very busy sort of person, so they're saying no. Now let's look at the card. Your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. They're very focused on their path. It's like they are very scared that everything that they have built for themselves can one day be taken away from them because somebody accuses them of something, or somebody thinks that it's the energy of somebody being very aware of their reputation, being trifled with or being taken advantage of, where somebody who can use their name to either become popular or get attention, or because they know that the kind of I don't know what your person does, but it feels like they are quite successful and they know that whatever they have built can any day come down to be brought down to ashes, only with one small mistake, and they're not willing to make that small mistake and they're scared of that. That's why you have the mouse energy towards this connection, also fears and illusions. They're afraid that they'll be linked with you, or they'll be linked with, either they're saying that I'm afraid that I'll ever be linked with group 3, because maybe it is a third party situation, or maybe the situation between the two of you is pretty unconventional, where it would be seen as unprofessional of them to be partnered with you or be interested in you. Maybe it's an office connection, or some there's some twist to it where this person is saying that their reputation is at stake and they would not want to risk their reputation for anything. So and they're pretty that's why they're scared that either they'll be linked with you or with anybody. Okay, so we have never paid attention to this. Oh, 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords. It feels like they don't have much to give to this connection, and if they were ever to invest energetically in this connection or energetically towards you, it would mean that they are cheating on somebody or they are being unfaithful in some way. Okay, so they don't have much. They're saying that there's not much in me to invest in this connection. So it feels like they're very focused on what they need to do, and they're a little confused about you, though. I'll tell you that. That they don't know how you feel towards them. They think, see, a lot of people are attracted towards them and they think that you may be one of them, but they're not sure. They're saying that it may or may not be so. I have not thought about it. Maybe one day I'll have to sit and just think about what it is that group 3 probably wants with me. But I have never not even had the time to even think about that, because they are pretty busy in their own life. They're pretty invested on their own path, like in their own path. So that's a reading for you, group 3. If that resonated, let me know in the comments. For more readings like this, subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in Hindi and Bengali tarot readings, then you might want to subscribe to the other two channels that I have. You can find the details of that in the description box below. You can get personal guidance or personal reading from me. For that, you can contact me on WhatsApp, Gmail, and Instagram. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very, very soon. Till then, take care.